So a mobile sharpening business actually travels to different cities and they'll sharpen your knives for you.
Yeah, Tina McCool is standing by with the owner of Accurate Edges Sharpening to find out more about the business. Hey, T.
Yes, I found this guy. I was thinking, we haven't had a mobile knife sharpening business on the air in a long time. So Ted Driver reluctantly joined me because his wife said, call her back.
Oh.
Right, Ted?
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Good morning. You're very welcome. And thank you for showing us this mobile business. I love it here. Who are your main clients? Are they average home cooks like us, or do you go to different restaurants?
Predominantly commercial.
Okay.
This morning I'm here at the Nugget Market in Davis doing work for Chef Wendy.
Okay.
And later this afternoon I'll be doing work for the Sac Unified School District.
Oh.
And in a few minutes I'll be doing work for a little Mexican restaurant that I've done work for their family for over 20 years.
Oh, wonderful.
The boys who were little now run it.
Okay, so what should the average home cook know? Because sometimes we just still try to cut with our dull knives. When should we sharpen them?
So kind of when they start annoying you is a good start. One of the good tests is a tomato or bell pepper, because if your blade doesn't have a nice crisp edge, it's not going to cut through the skin on those. A lot of times you'll have a knife that'll work good for other things, but a tomato, bell pepper is a good test.
Okay, we noticed that too when people aren't, they put their fingers on something and it's a little bit too close to the knife. What is your suggestion on the best way to cut with a sharp knife?
Professional chefs will typically, whenever they're working, they'll curl their fingers in ever so slightly, and you'll use your knuckles like here to kind of give you a little space as you're working.
Right.
And a little distance between that sharp edge is a good thing.
Do you have? I see some knives on your door. Do you sell knives as well?
I do a little bit of retail.
Okay.
Do a little bit of that. Predominantly we do service, but there is some retail as well.
All right.
Question
So
from the floor.
yes, question from the floor. John has a question.
You know the old saying that the contractor has the worst looking house on the block? Does he have dull knives in his kitchen?
Yeah, do you have dull knives?
Maybe a little bit.
By your standards, though.
Really
not by
quick,
ours.
we're running out of time, so can we just see a little bit of what the trailer looks like here?
Sure, absolutely. So this is a foundation where we start doing the work with the knives, where we'll set our angles, our bevels on the edge. And we have a guide system that we use for doing that to have it be repeatable and
really
consistent.
Oh, wow.
And this is actually a system that my dad designed and built. And then from there, we move across to a different series of what are called deburring wheels, which are distant cousins of your 3M scrub brushes. And then we have different buffing, polishing wheels to put that final razor sharp edge on your knife.
Really cool.
So if we really have good knives, how often should we see you? Maybe every 6 months?
So it really varies based on, a lot of folks are very, very good when they use their tools, and some folks are a little harder on stuff. I kind of say it's kind of like putting tires on your car. It depends on how many miles you put on them.
Gotcha, gotcha.
So typically the home chef will see me about once a quarter to 6 months. You're right on track there. For industrial commercial settings, it'll be once a month is the most common, but some of them where there's a lot of high volume, it'll be every couple of weeks.
Well, Ted, thank you so much. That's Ted Driver, Accurate Edges Sharpening. He's working on his website right now, but once we get that, we're going to post it on our website, gooddaysacramento.com, so you can have that information.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. All right, we'll be right back.